Welcome back to the show, everyone. Pigeon Forge in town to take on Hampton. Bulldogs were up 14 at the half, but when they kicked off to Pigeon Forge, Aiden Littles, he looked big here. Busted up the middle, broke a few tackles, and he was off down the sidelines for the touchdown. Little struck again later in the third quarter as he powers it in from the left side. That was going to knot the score up with Hampton 14-14. I think people got a little worried. No need. The Bulldogs would come right back behind the hard running of Levi Lunsford as he takes it in for the go-ahead score right there, but they would miss the extra point. Didn't matter. Hampton would hang on to win a close one tonight over Pigeon Forge by the final of 20-14. It was a great night for football up on Roan Mountain. The Landers would strike first. Seth Birchfield is going to bust up the middle, and he's going to take it in to score the touchdown, and that's going to give Cloudland a 6-0 lead over the left side following his blockers ripping away from tacklers. Then Chase Shell looks deep downfield on the next possession. He finds a wide open Gage McKinney and steps out inside the 5. 2 plays later, Birchfield punches it in for the touchdown. There's always a Birchfield on this call.
I was going to say, there always seems to be a Birchfield, no matter what team it is at Cloudland.
And Cloudland never looked back. They went on and win easily over Jellico tonight by the final of 42-7. Jesse?
Thanks, Kenny. Cherokee and Cocke County were scoring off tonight, and the Braves, well, they might not have had the best season last year. They really just got rolling tonight. Now, Cherokee pulled ahead early before a fumble at the goal line in the last minute of the first half. It was recovered by Cocke County, who tried a desperate drive to the end zone. They didn't have any luck there. Now, despite the setback, Cherokee went on to fight their way to 41 in this one. Now, some highlights of the night did include a pick by Joe Henley, a Will Price touchdown, and some great runs by Landon Jackson. Now, unfortunately, this game was cut short tonight after a mid-flight was called to the field to transport an injured Cocke County player to care. Let's hope that he's going to be okay after that one. Honestly, folks, it's just a game right now. So, yeah, we are hoping that that kid is okay. It's 41-6. Cherokee's going to take this one. But we are going to head east to North Green, where the era of the Eric Tilson team regime, I should say, officially started for the Huskies. But it wasn't the type of beginning they were hoping for. Trailing 35-0 in this one at this point, but they were battling. Tyler Sanchez picks up a good chunk of change as he fights to be brought down here. About 5 or 6 Rangers needed him to be brought down. He was pretty pumped up after that one, as was that fan. But any momentum the Huskies had, the Rangers, they snatched it right back. North Green, they were looking for the long ball and put some points on the board, but Caleb Liddick has some different plans as the senior rises for the pick. Then with the Rangers deep in their territory, the Huskies just pinned their ears back, and they just sent the dogs on. Pocket collapses as Weston Barrett and Colt Robbins takes teams for the tackle. The students are loving it, but Uneka, they're going to silence the crowd here. Rangers, they turn to the ground game, which is just as dangerous as the aerial attack. Jamal Blamo explodes the first 2 levels, and the junior has reservations for 6. Blamo and the rest of the boys went into the half leading 42-0, and they're going to hold on to that score as they're going to take this showdown. A great way to open up the season with a 42-rip win. Now, that is 9 games down, but we still have 3 more to go as we head to Knoxville in the Morristown area. First, here's the Volunteer Falcons band. Take us to break.